So, I mean, the can has very complex, not like that complicated properties, but essentially whatever character hits the can, whatever way they are facing, if Duck Hunt presses B again, that's the direction the can takes. So you can manipulate the can, but I don't know how familiar Sisqui is with this matchup, but we'll see how Syski wants to set up situations where charge shot is really strong after getting through the resources that is the can, that is the gunman, right?
One of the craziest things that you could take advantage of is matchup checking your opponent. And I'm telling you, I have really been seeing a little bit of an uptick with some Duck Hunt shenanigans. I know Zog, she tends to do pretty well as well in some of these larger brackets. So I don't know, seeing Jagabata this far in, can't say I'm too surprised, to be honest, because a lot of people are just like, well, what the hell do we do against this character? Well, I'll tell you what, you about to find out. You about to find out. It ain't just that bark, baby. That bite goes kind of crazy as well.
Oh, man. And there it is, the block on the charge shot. Such an important part.
Done.
And if there's if there's any one move you do not want to get hit by, it's going to be the clay doll. You do not want to get hit by that side special. It is so strong. Duck Hunt has so much frame advantage. You can even set up things like the side special into the down air.
Oh, my Lord.
Or clay pigeon, my bad. Clay pigeon.
Right now, this armor of Samus getting absolutely cracked on. The way Jagabata is playing, and I like this too, has a sizable lead. Slow it down a little bit. Let me just hold some stage control for Syski to kind of break through there and reclaim this lead, which he does. At least evening up the stocks right there. Great forward tilt.
I mean, so far what we've seen, the Duck Hunt can hide behind the can and not get hit by the charge shot, but the charge shot can hit the can into Duck Hunt, so Duck Hunt can't be directly behind it. Best combo starter here, opening things up, getting the forward air or the back air. Wow, and that clay pigeon can sink really low. You don't have to detonate it right off the rip.
Bro.
And my goodness, that was definitely a DI mix/check because we went straight up.
I want you guys to know, off to the side, Gimmer is laughing hysterically at what we just saw.
Yeah.
I just thought that was funny to point out.
Yeah, I don't know if Syski knows these Duck Hunt setups. I don't know if most people don't know. You were talking earlier about obscure maps as well.
Matchup checks, man. Oh my goodness. Dang. Love the fact because he swung before in that situation on the left side with the back air attempt right there. Just let Syski air dodge, get a great punish. Doesn't get the stock with the damage chuck, continuing to pile up. Syski, this game number one, absolutely getting away from him.
Has Syski hit a single charge shot?
I honestly, bro, I don't even know Syski.
No, don't get it.
Oh, okay.
Watch out. The can is here!
Oh,
don't do it to him like this, Jagabata coming out here, the can. Look at so much pressure, 178. There are situations where Duck Hunt can struggle to get the KO, but eventually the can will get the KO at around 180. So, I mean, any hit from the can is going to do it now.
Damn, bro, this is actually just unbelievable how much of a dominating presence Jagabata has been in game number one. Syski fighting for his life. For everything he's worth, this Dark Samus, man, but no answers to be found just yet.
Oh, yo, first charge shot connection.
Okay.
It's time! Syski has activated. Wait, the can's coming. But there's the multi-hit on the up air after the can hits your shield. You get the parry, but there's so much more layers here. So Syski is definitely getting acclimated to this character. I'm not sure if this is the first time Syski has fought a Duck Hunt player of this caliber, but we're going to have to see some quick adaptation on the fly here, which is, you know, for the most part, a lot of tournament
sets. What was
that
old school Duck Hunt's name who used to cook people?
Rido?
Started with an R. Rido, right? Yeah, Rido, yeah.
Rido-san,
Yeah,
let's go.
This is like a second coming right here.
Yes, sir.
Lord,
I mean, Rido was cooking everybody with Duck Hunt in Smash 4, and let me tell you, that one was a little bit harder of a game to cook people with Duck Hunt in. The broken characters in Smash 4 were very broken, and the bad characters in Smash 4 were omega bad. It was bad.
It was a different...
it was bad.
It was bad.
But hey, to be fair, the broken characters in Ultimate are still very strong. Shout out to Jagabata. I mean, still in this bracket, losers top 16 could have a chance to go up against Zomba to qualify into the top 8, which would be absolutely insane to see a Duck Hunt at a tournament this stacked.
That would be pretty insane. Like if they actually do match up. Now, I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. I do recognize the greatness of Syski. We know this guy is a big-time performer as well. Not going to say that just after because game one went awry doesn't mean he can't pull it together. As we see right there, able to eliminate that first stock with a pretty comforting lead, and he can keep on racking it up from there.
Dang, we running up with these charge shots. We got to get point blank in this time.
I wonder if Syski's gonna think to himself like, maybe I don't. Well,
that was...
Whatever he was thinking, it was not that was going to happen.
Dang, that was nasty. Jagabata. Dang, man. You didn't have to do Syski like that.
I'm saying, bro.
You know what's crazy? That play was so good because Syski did the correct play. Syski teched and did the wall jump there. I mean, maybe you could have teched in place without the wall jump, but Jagabata had it covered with that down air. My goodness, the setups. Dang, even setting up the up throw into the can. We got the extensions on deck. The forward smashes are flying. The up air anti-airs too. Jagabata got it all with this character.
Jagabata, very impressive stuff right there. The can, the do-it-all trick right now for this duck hunt. Syski though, getting back some stage control. Let's see, can we take advantage of it? Oh, what a clash right there. Just throws out the fair. Maybe expecting a jump out of the corner, but either way, clashing through, gets rewarded with the stock. And yet again, finds himself with the lead momentarily.
That gunman just got demolished. Took the entire shot though, worth. And now Syski up with the lead here. I think the main thing Syski wants to abuse here is if you are going to hit that can, make sure that Duck Hunt is near the can, just so the Duck Hunt also gets the can hit back here. And Syski can really abuse the weight of Samus in this matchup. Duck Hunt can really struggle to get the KO if there's not specific setups. So I think we can see Syski, if Syski plays very well at this 150 to 200 mark pretty consistently.
All right, well, let us find out if...
Oh, okay, Syski.
He's a quick learner, man.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, he's a quick learner. That game number one in Syski's mind is just data. Sometimes you just got to get your ass beat to get the data. It happens.
Hey, look at that. And the forwarder, it's not going to be enough. But the can off stage, sniping it out here is Jagabata. But still getting a lot of value off that stock, 160, 170% here.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. Covering every single option with the can.
Yeah. Can shenanigans are the worst sometimes.
Again?
Oh, no. Syski has let this lead slip away. Jagabata battles his way back in so convincingly, Charles. It's like hard to slow this guy down. You don't expect Duck Hunt to just be able to just kind of snowball momentum the way he does sometimes, but more than just an elite camper, if you will.
I like the up tilt on the can coming out from Syski as well, bouncing the can up, almost like a Gordo angle, right? So you can kind of keep that active hitbox. Just throwing it out, not going to get punished though, and Syski committing back-to-back here. Not going to get the connection, but the can, jump up and over, but no. Air dodge, no double jump, finally gets back to ledge. Syski on the ropes here, using the down special to stall as much as possible. Double jump as well, the gunman. The can not get but the up smash out of shield. What a sequence from Jagabata.
I would argue Jagabata baited him to swing off the ledge like that too. I would argue he was looking for that because he had the perfect countermeasures lined up and ready to detonate. What a comeback too from Jagabata, considering Syski had the lead pretty considerably, I want to say. He had like a good 70% advantage before Jagabata was just like, stop all that. You know
and the thing about Duck Hunt too, it's a character of sequences, not really a character that has these crazy massive combo strings. Most of the time Jagabata getting a two-hit combination into setting up for the next scenario, and Jagabata is doing that so well, and we're seeing these like entire stock sequences. I mean, we just saw it there on the comeback against Syski here. Now Jagabata up 2-0 here. Syski's gonna have to find an answer and find it quick. You're running out of games.
Absolutely. Well, folks, if you're just tuning in, this Duck Hunt right now having a generational run for this character. Oh my lord, not letting you get anywhere. And just one game away from getting to a top 8 losers qualifier. Again, I think you said against Zomba, right, Chuck?
Yes.
That would be insane. But Syski, I've known Syski for a long time, seen him perform through many a years. This guy's got no quit in him, but right now, he also might not have no answers either.
Yeah, this is looking really tough. I mean, the charge shot felt like Syski was able to get a couple earlier, but not too much now. Now 72%. Now, I will say Syski has gotten a good amount of ledge trap KOs at around like 80%. If you set up the bomb into the up tilt, we've seen really early stock Syski can get, maybe even off stage, but Jagabata not even getting fully connected from that forward air. Maybe some kind of weird fastball or something, but man, 176 is going to do the trick.
That's just unfortunate considering how Syski was starting to pick up the pace again. And let's see though, don't let Jagabata get things too out of hand. And as I say that, just starts delivering, air dodging out of the way, just more content to go off the stage, just try and stop the bleeding. Swing and a miss right there. Jagabata not letting any of these opportunities go to waste, just stacking up that damage, Chuck.
Yeah, I feel like even the end of the second game, Syski was playing so well, and then we saw like some desperation options. And to me, I don't mind a couple scramble Samus up Bs, but when it's like Samus up B, you end from the ending like, and then you go straight into a dash attack, that's just screaming out desperation to me. You know what I mean? And I don't want to see that from Syski. Syski definitely a much more calculated player than that. So would like to see some cleanup here, getting some trades back and forth, but it is still in Jagabata's favor. Look at all of these options he's covering.
Definitely thought the up air was coming out there, but Syski does get a little bit of a reprieve. Going to send the up B. Oh, hold on. This could be big. Let's see.
Okay, you can also directional air dodge or swing after that up B, so kind of similar to Sonic in a sense, where you're actionable after that up B. Can be pretty tricky, and man, I will say, Jagabata doesn't get the stocks till later on, but dang, does the damage come easy.
I'm telling you, bro. Oh my goodness, not getting the back air so close. Syski, understanding, bro. Got to fight tooth and nail just to get back to the stage. You're just getting taxed just for existing right now. Jagabata, an absolute madman on the run, and detonates that can again. One stock away from guaranteeing himself, at worst case scenario, Charles, a 9th place finish, at worst.
EE, where do you go off stage? I don't know, man. Syski tried to bob and weave as much as he could.
You see those houses in the back, nigga? You start hiding. Excuse my language. I think the dog has a black owner, for sure. All right, here we go. Yeah.
The duck's coming back.
Let's go, baby.
Who's really on the hunt?
Come on, this ain't a watch party. My bad, guys. My bad. All right. Well, right now we are watching Syski's hopes of keeping this bracket run fade and fade and fade as Jagabata just continues to keep the stock alive. And Charles, 151, still not enough to take him out up until that point. My goodness.
And we're not seeing any of these up tilt KOs, right? The first couple games we saw, down B into the up tilt, getting the KO at around like 80 or 90%, which is pretty low, but that's going to do it. The clay pigeon, the back air, and my goodness, Jagabata is going to lock in to the qualifying match against Zamba. Are we going to have a duck hunt in top 8? Are we going to have a duck hunt in top 8? This Charles, is a possibility.
Based on what I just saw, I would not bet against it. And that is no disrespect to his upcoming opponent in Zamba, but Jagabata absolutely convincing win over Syski to get that 3-0. That's one of the greatest minds in the game, but had no answers to a character that may be starting to find a little bit more meta relevancy than people are willing to acknowledge just yet.
Yeah, and again, I'm not a Samus or a duck hunt expert, but just from what I saw on the screen, Syski didn't really have access to charge shot as often as you would in a normal matchup, right? And those, the down B bomb into the up tilt, we saw a handful of them in the first couple games, but past that, I mean, Syski really had to work for it. Jagabata was not giving up those stocks so easily. And even though Jagabata had to get Syski at such, that was crazy.
That was gross.
That was crazy. But yeah, I mean, even though Syski made Jagabata work for those stocks, the sequences felt so clean from Jagabata that it didn't really matter if Syski was reaching the 150 to the 200 mark, right? It was just the neutral was so consistent and so in Jagabata's favor that it was just so rough. And even, bro, bouncing the can off the stage, angling it that steep downward, you usually don't see the can being angled that steep downward and out, right? What a very unique angle, and how is anybody going to be ready for that unless you have a local duck hunt that's like super tryharding, right?
It really requires, I mean, you have to have that experience. And that's, another thing about the game, man, is just like, again, like there are just matchups that you don't play very often that when they become prevalent, when you have a character specialist like we saw with Jagabata, you're really just like, Syski's not game